It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
I just want to call attention to that animation of 2B putting away her sword there.
That was pretty, yeah. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. She just sticks it in the ground and then it just goes back to her back.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a city.
Whoa.
Over there. An ancient city covered in sand. Otherwise known as desert housing. Because of course just a giant plain of sand, that would be boring. We need buildings here.
What's
I guess-
that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area.
Huh.
Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
That's great.
Thanks, Pod.
If that last area was the Green Hill Zone, I guess this area is
Mail
the
notification received from access
Casino
point.
Zone.
Casino night.
Casino
Also,
Zone.
can I call for a brief moment of silence while we enjoy the music here?
Yes, please.
It was this part of the game when I first played it. When I got to this part and the lyrics for the desert music came in, is where I was like, okay, I am now officially in love with this game's OST.
Man,
Because
I'm in love with copyright
first time-
strikes.
I can
Let's
live
hope
with
we don't
that.
get one.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, oh man. Really though, when I first heard this, yeah, I had no words for it.
Oh, I love how when you, when you're accessing when you're using the access point, it doesn't just lower the volume. It actually sounds like it kind of mutes it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it dulls the,
Yep.
the,
Also, 6.0 is telling us about fortune telling.
oh.
Jupiter's fortune telling. Well, let's hope she gets some good fortune on everything.
I guess.
She
yeah.
deserves it.
Who knew
She deserves
androids
it.
believed in superstitious nonsense?
I mean, who knew androids were actually capable of showing emotion, just not
Yeah, I
allowed?
mean, I guess it's interesting that what you're fighting are called machine life forms, but the characters you play are also machines and life forms.
Run.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
that one's
Run,
he's scared.
Run.
How are you?
What?
Nice weather today, right? In the desert.
Why did he start with hello, how are you?
I don't know, they're machines. What do we care? It's always kind of annoying when an enemy dies in the middle of doing like one of those cool finisher moves.
And the camera just goes, oh.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh well.
That was interesting. I was just thinking, like, you know, you're playing as an android
Uh-huh.
who's more similar to a human than the machine life forms.
A new weapon. Just real quick, we got a new weapon.
Oh snap!
I mean, we gotta use that, right? Gotta take a look.
Frick yeah!
Fang of the Twins. It's a big axe that counts as being a big sword. And yeah, it's basically a big sword, just shaped like an axe. And then you have the cool double slamming down with those giant weapons, which is the combo move for having a great sword in both light and heavy attack.
Nice.
Getting up here is difficult, but it's doable. But yeah, the dual wielding weapon types is usually pretty good. Like, you don't necessarily need to go for two different weapons. Like a double greatsword like this works pretty well. Not entirely, because they're both because of course they're both slow, but yeah, there's like a lot of different weapon combinations, and while they all still have all the same control inputs, all of them do feel very different.
Androids are scary.
Because the
So, kill.
well,
It's scary. Cruel.
This is so sad.
don't you just feel like the bad guy right now?
I mean, you came into their home and now you're massacring them.
Hey, they came into our home.
No, they
planet
came
Earth
into someone
first.
else's home.
Dead. You are false.
Now that's
Okay.
starting to be threatening.
I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. But yeah, the machines, they
I feel less
do not
bad.
appreciate getting massacred.
Yeah,
Especially
imagine
not that
that.
guy. Yeah, weird, right? Also notice that guy, his head is the same size as a normal machine. Also, he has heads in both of his arms
Yeah.
and his crotch.
Oh.
But he only wears a mask on the one where, you know, the head is. Interesting about these guys is you can actually break their arms, and if you break their arms while they're not like in some sort of animation, they will actually get like stunned for like a second, affected by the fact that their arm is exploding,
I mean,
which is reasonable. And I
their
was
whole
dead
body is exploding. That was sad as flip.
when they just yeah. I mean, it was self-defense.
Run. Run. Not this way.
Not this way, because this way is where we are.
Choose these words.
Maybe they're scared, 9S. Like, that's
Have
just
you ever
my
considered
guess.
that
Maybe
you might be
they're
hurting
scared.
their feelings and their bodies with swords?
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Okay, I feel less bad for the machines now. Because look at that.
I don't know.
Also, you can scavenge some android bodies to get plug-in chips. One of the plug-in chips we got actually is one of my personal favorites. It is called Shockwave, and it does what you think it does. It adds a shockwave. Also, Deadly Heal. Deadly Heal is really good.
Oh,
Cover
that
20%
sounds awesome.
HP. Yeah, it's a +2, so it's better than the basic one. We're gonna give up our ability to counter to gain ourselves the ability to heal on kill, just because it's so good. We'll get back our counter later,
Yeah.
when we have more space to put plug-in chips in. Also, I'm gonna show off Shockwave real quick. I'm not gonna use it during the playthrough, but it's really good.
Ooh.
It just adds a projectile to all your basic weapon attacks. But yeah, like I said, I won't use it because it makes it a bit too easy to stay at a distance while the more interesting combat is when you get in close. So yeah. Just an FYI. It is really good though, so if you are playing through the game for your first time or something, I definitely recommend picking up and using a shockwave.
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah. It is.
Multiple
is.
machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Yeah, you're right, 2B. I need to stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused. Machines are the enemy.
Murder them. Good thing you caught yourself. Oh my god.
Child. Child. Child.
What is this?
My love. My love.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever. Kiri. Kiri.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take them out.
Feed me. I'll get you for this.
Yeah. That all has happened.
Were those robots doing it?
Yeah. Or at least they were trying to. I mean, you saw the one, you know, with the cradle. They just really want a baby.
So, he said they're imitating human speech.
And behavior, apparently.
I don't...
Don't think too much yet. Things
Okay,
will be
I figured
explained.
there would probably be some story element to this.
Yeah, there will be lots of explanation of all of this.
This cannot.
Don't worry about that.
'Cause
For now, just enjoy the ride, I'd say.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This
Mixed feelings
Well,
about what.
I'm thinking about... It's kind of interesting. I'm thinking about... Oh, well, I'll tell you after.
cannot continue.
What's happening?
An android?
No. This is a machine.
Congratulations, it's a healthy baby boy.
What?
They just had a child. Child is level 1, then child became level 2.
It's an android and a machine life form of some kind?
Why?
It's a machine life form that looks like an android.
Oh, Jesus.
Now it's level 3.
That's...
Now it's level 4.
That's
It levels up.
not...
It is learning.
good. Huh.
It doesn't fight back yet.
This is,
Sword. Dodge.
It's learning.
Projectile.
Did it just get a
I
dong?
think he's evolving.
No.
We better finish
For a second I
this
thought he
quick.
did.
No, don't worry. There's no actual nudity in that sense.
Okay.
But now he is actually fighting back. He's defending against attacks. He's counterattacking even.
Yeah. He's level 6.
Also, he kicks. He's level 6. He keeps leveling up.
You know, there's a oh gosh, I can't remember which book it is, but Dan Dennett has a book. A philosopher, Dan Dennett, has a book about consciousness,
Yeah.
and in it he describes the hypothetical situation of a being who does not have consciousness but behaves exactly as though he does, and to distinguish that from the concept of a zombie, which is like a philosophical zombie, he calls them Zimbos. And then he asks the question, how do you tell the difference between a conscious person, a Zimbo, and a zombie? Both from the perspective of someone who is interacting with one, and from the perspective of those things. How do you, as a human being, just how do you determine whether you're a Zimbo or a conscious person? And so That's kind of what I was thinking when these androids or the androids are interacting with machine life forms. How do you know that they are just imitating human speech? You know?
Well, so far it seems like they have done more than that.
Yeah. You know?
They've imitated human reproduction, sort of, I guess?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
so
and it seems,
look at it.
yeah, this
Fight's
is,
fun, though.
yeah, I mean, it's fighting, I don't know, questions. I'm sure we'll get some,
Many questions.
We'll get
Answers
some-
will be given.
we'll be
but
getting some clarity later, but
for now,
they came
just,
together
just
and they
enjoy
made-
the ride.
they made a machine
They
life
made
form that
this.
looks like an android, which is definitely scary.
Yep.
Huh.
Is this really a machine? Damn it, not another one.
We gotta get out of here! Come on! Through that hole!
Congratulations, twins.
That's not how twins work. When I saw it bleeding, I thought, oh my gosh, maybe that's a human. But no, defo not a human.
Nope.
That's like no human I've ever met. And I've met quite a few humans. Big fan, in fact. But
Big fan of humans, yeah.
yeah.
Same. Well, we
It's
escaped that.
Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
Good
I
question.
know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We
I'm
better
glad
report
that
this to
the
command.
characters give our feelings on the like they reflect our feelings. They're
Yeah.
just as confused as we are.
It'd be pretty annoying if they weren't confused. They're just like, oh yeah, this is just
Let's
Tuesday.
move to an area with better reception so we can contact
It's just
command.
another Tuesday
And
fighting machines.
And we go, excuse me? No, it's not.
Anyway, we need to report this to command because this is a situation.
Is this a big steampunk block? Just
Steampunk blocks.
Just
yes.
in the
We'll
desert?
see if, yeah,
what do they do?
it's just there to make sure you can't get here from the other side. Basically.
Right, but I mean, like, story-wise,
I don't
what
know.
do they
I
do?
don't know what the I don't know. They're just blocks. They're literally just blocks.
Okay.
There are other things to be more concerned about than these incredibly high-tech blocks.
I feel like they're low-tech. There's no way for the gears to interact with anything outside of the the box.
I don't know. It's a box.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Because we are incredibly confused.
Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be.
Back at base, they're gonna look at it and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And again, killing these because you should.
Yeah.
They give materials, important materials. Also, they're fun to fight because look, they can just sort of. You can get them out of balance. Actually, a way to kill them without dealing direct damage is to upset their balance so much that their head falls to the ground, because that instantly kills them.
That's great.
Also, there is a lot more stuff to potentially do in the desert, but for now we're just gonna ignore all that. That'll be important later. For now, we should think about our next plan. What to do next. What
I
do
guess
we
receive
do
orders.
after this? Where do we go? We should probably back to the Resistance. We should check out, see if they have something or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for securing access to those desert resources. It's a huge help. I know it isn't much, but please take this. It's the least I can do. Oh, and be sure to swing by if you ever need anything, all right?
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert. So I guess, you know, thanks or whatever.
Whatever.
What sweet ennui.
But yeah, next time we'll figure out what to do then. See you guys then.